From the Cronkite Studios in downtown Phoenix, this is Cronkite News.
The whole environment is one of dysfunction in the Trump administration as far as national security is concerned.
With the resignation of the National Security Advisor, Arizona leaders respond, and more of President Trump's cabinet has been confirmed.
And after a controversial campaign and first few weeks in office, we take a look at how fear and politics interact.
Plus, more weapons are being found at airport security checkpoints than ever before. How the TSA is working to keep you safe.
Cronkite News starts now.
Good evening and welcome to Cronkite News on Arizona PBS. I'm Katie Beery.
And I'm Tyler Paley. Thanks for joining us.
Strong words today from Arizona's senior senator about the resignation of President Trump's national security advisor. Democrats are already calling for an investigation into Michael Flynn's conversations with the Russian ambassador over sanctions. And the White House is putting the blame on the Department of Justice.
I think there is significant dysfunction in the national security apparatus of the Trump administration. When you see that you don't know who's in charge, this Flynn situation, the whole environment is one of dysfunction.
Where was the Department of Justice in this? They were aware of this. We were making statements based on what General Flynn was telling us starting on January 13th. The Vice President went out on the 15th. Right? They didn't notify the White House counsel's office until January 26th. At that time, there was an immediate, the president was immediately informed of that and then asked the White House counsel to conduct a very, very thorough review.
Retired General Joseph Kellogg was named as interim national security advisor. Kellogg has advised Trump on foreign policy since early on in the campaign for president. As for Flynn, it's likely he'll be called before the Intelligence Committee for the questioning as the committee investigates relations with Russia.
Meanwhile, there's some progress in filling President Trump's cabinet. Former World Wrestling Entertainment executive Linda McMahon was confirmed to lead the Small Business Administration. McMahon helped grow the WWE from a dozen employees to over 800. And David Shulkin was sworn in as Veterans Affairs Secretary today. All 100 senators voted to confirm the 57-year-old physician, a rare show of bipartisanship.
Divided by the political aisle and social ideals, Arizonans have grown more fearful of the other side. Investigative reporter Megan Finnerty talked to Arizonans to find out how fear affects society.
With an endless stream of rallies, protests, tweets, and talking heads have presented Americans with the political extremes. Yet there's a common thread: fear for the future.
When we feel that way, what we do is we fight back with tooth and nail.
Born Arizona State student Siavash Naji Talakar, fear took when his Iranian grandmother was swept up at LAX in the early hours of the president's travel ban.
My fear was if they send her back on a 40-hour, probably even longer on a return trip to Iran as being deported, I was worried that she wouldn't make it. I was worried for her life.
Arizonans fearful of what a Trump administration means can be found protesting weekly across the valley.
Basically, this is a death sentence for me. If they do away with ACA and they don't have a replacement, I'll be dying.
People here are in fear that our democracy is being slowly ripped away from us.
But it's the Trump supporters that were also afraid and felt compelled to vote for the populist Republican.
He says he doesn't like illegal immigrants. Who likes illegal people?
I want stricter immigration. I'm for immigration, but legal immigration.
In response to a Public Insight Network query, Pat Baker said, "I feel safer already. The Dems are acting like children."
Right now, both sides feel like they're losing.
Michelle Shioda, an Arizona State University associate professor of psychology, says, when it comes to division in politics and society, it's a zero-sum game with winners and losers.
It's in our nature to form alliances and in-groups and out-groups, us and them.
As for Naji Talakar's grandmother, even when she was safe with her grandson, a new fear set in.
And now we're afraid to let her leave because we want to make sure we have that time with her. We don't think that she'll be able to come back.
However, the country may not be as divided as it seems. Shiota believes there's a large middle ground, but it doesn't get much attention. People who believe in the sometimes, but not always.
Don't be afraid to try to comprehend the life experience of people who disagree with you.
Until then, those motivated by fear of losing their America will demonstrate their fight in handwritten letters, signs, and song. Out of terror. Reporting in Phoenix, Megan Finnerty, Cronkite News.
Dr. Shiota said this country is too big to come to consensus, but instead we should be working toward compromise in politics and society.
With Republicans controlling Congress and the White House, President Obama's signature health care program is likely to be repealed. Carla Liriano met with the group advocating to save it.
Flagstaff, Phoenix, and Tucson, the 3 Arizona stops on a nationwide tour that's trying to save the Affordable Care Act. A group of Arizonans joined them today to talk about the program's effect on their health care.
All right, thank you all so much.
From the father of a 1-year-old with a heart condition to a small business owner who beat cancer, 8 advocates spoke in support of the Affordable Care Act at the Phoenix stop of the Save My Care bus tour.
Our health care matters.
The nationwide tour will take this bus to 20 states in an effort to protect the ACA, also known as Obamacare. This father came for his son, who has a lifetime of hospital visits ahead of him thanks to a heart defect.
I don't want him to be afraid to get it. Or afraid to get his treatment because he can't afford it or because he doesn't have coverage.
However, one Arizona lawmaker says Obamacare hurts more than it helps.
Obamacare is a disaster. Your premiums have skyrocketed, your doctor choices are down, your deductibles mean you have no insurance for the most part unless you get hit by a bus. So if you're poor, rally on. If you're anybody else, stop Obamacare now.
Even Gomez says he's accepted the fact that with the current Congress, Obamacare is likely to disappear.
They're going to repeal it, but you cannot do so without without a replacement that includes coverage for pre-existing conditions and eliminates coverage limitations, both annual and lifetime.
Immediately after the Phoenix rally, the Save My Care bus tour headed to Tucson. They parked near the office of U.S. Representative Martha McSally to ask her to address the health care concerns of her constituents. In the broadcast center, Carla Liriano, Cronkite News.
We now know exactly how many people were picked up by Immigrations and Customs Enforcement agents this past week. According to ICE, 680 people were arrested in a targeted enforcement action. Secretary of Homeland Security John Kelly said nearly 75% were convicted of crimes, including murder, drug trafficking, and weapons charges. But some were also deported for nonviolent offenses. Arizona's most notable case so far has been Guadalupe Garcia, a Mesa mother deported after using another person's social security number to get a job at a water park. The family spoke to reporters Thursday after she was deported to Nogales, Mexico. Her kids, who are U.S. citizens, briefly visited their mother at a soup kitchen before returning home to Mesa.
It's just the worst thing. It feels like a dream, but this is reality and we have to face it.
I love her so much, and I'm just more than happy to be here with her.
Pastor Sean Carroll is with the Keno Initiative, which helps provide temporary shelter for people who are deported.
We see it all the time. We see families being separated regularly. We see families being torn apart constantly. It's an absolute tragedy.
Are you affected by Trump's executive order? Do you support the president's policies and want to share why? Cronkite News wants to hear from you. Go to cronkitenews.azpbs.org to fill out our online survey.
The city of Phoenix will vote on whether to become a sanctuary city tomorrow. A citizen request was placed to add Phoenix to a growing list of cities across the country that have a looser policy on immigration enforcement. The request is not expected to pass, and both the city manager and city attorney recommend voting no.
It's one of the most visible parts of any airport, the Transportation Security Administration checkpoint, where officers are charged with looking for explosive, guns, and other banned items. In the last year, the TSA says it's seeing more people trying to bring prohibited prohibited items like guns through their checkpoints. Cronkite News reporter Tyler Finger reports from Washington.
Tonight at airports nationwide, TSA officers are on the lookout for things like these: guns, knives, and explosives. In just the last month, Sky Harbor TSA officers have found at least 10 guns, including this 9mm Daewoo handgun and this .40 caliber Glock handgun, both loaded and both dangerous.
We are seeing a trend that we'd like to see go in the opposite direction, and that is that we're seeing more and more people bring firearms to checkpoints.
In 2016, the TSA found more than 100 guns in carry-on bags in Phoenix, up almost 40% in just a year. Nationwide, they found almost 3,400 guns, a record number. The union local that represents TSA officers at Sky Harbor says they're more dedicated than ever.
We can't afford to miss a single genuine threat because it only takes the bad guys one time.
And it's not just a problem in Phoenix. Here at Reagan National Airport in Washington, the TSA is finding more guns here as well. On average, nationwide, they're finding 9 guns a day.
Our TSA officers are very well trained in being able to detect prohibited items of all sorts. And in this case, we really believe that what we're seeing is an increase in the number of firearms people are bringing to checkpoints.
Despite the increase, Douglas Kidd from the National Association of Airline Passengers says he doesn't feel any safer.
The TSA has a job to do, but unfortunately, the way they are doing their job does not protect anyone.
The TSA says the number of guns found at checkpoints from coast to coast has more than doubled in the last 5 years. They say they get 2 main excuses.
The first excuse is that they forgot they had it with them, and their second excuse is that their husband packed their bag or their wife packed the bag. But I can tell you that neither of those excuses fly.
With a record number of people expected to take to the skies this year, the TSA's job is only going to get more difficult. At Reagan National Airport, Tyler Finger, Cronkite News.
The TSA says more than 80% of the guns found last year at checkpoints were loaded.
Some very good news to our west. Authorities have lifted an evacuation order for nearly 200,000 California residents who live below the nation's tallest dam. Officials issued an evacuation order Sunday in Oroville, California, due to fears of massive flooding after a spillway was damaged. Even though the area is expected to receive more rain, inspectors say there is no evidence of any further erosion.
Teachers often have to dig into their own pockets to buy supplies for their classrooms.
Coming up on Cronkite News, how some teachers are finding creative ways to secure funding and bring new tools to the classroom.
Don't be afraid to start building this part of the face up. You don't want to.
Plus, one teacher is showing how her students that it's okay to fail.
I'm Scott Pelley, anchor and managing editor of the CBS Evening News. In our changing media landscape, it is crucial for journalism education to ensure a commitment to the truth, unbiased reporting, strong ethics, unwavering fairness, and above all else, accuracy. These are the hallmarks of ASU's Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication. It's a place where students can innovate and transform the news industry while always upholding the values of the school's namesake. The Cronkite School at ASU, preparing the next generation for a stronger future of journalism.
Discover so much more at azpbs.org/schedule, where it's easier than ever to find out what's on Arizona PBS. Access interactive digital and printable program guides, repeat times, and full episode descriptions. Watch program previews of best bets for the coming week. Search by title to find your favorite shows. You can even add programs to your calendar and get email reminders when they're about to start. It's easier than ever to find out what's on Arizona PBS. Discover so much more at azpbs.org/schedule. When you want to be more connected, friend us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, watch us online.
Teachers all across the state have ideas on how to increase learning in the classroom. Some by using technology, others by using different materials like wiggle chairs. But many times, those items are not in the school's budget. McKenna Delgarno shows us how some are finding alternative ways of funding.
With a lack of funding for public schools, materials needed for students can be hard to come by.
Right now, all of the stations in the room are being run by Donors Choose Materials.
Christy Gordon, a second grade teacher, creates projects through a website called DonorsChoose.org.
You can get eggs to make you have higher points.
The website is designed for people or companies to support classroom projects by donating money. Neil Feather, the president of SiteLock, says they donate to give back to the community.
We wanted to be able to give students opportunities to interact with technologies that they may not have had an opportunity to.
But that's not the only way companies can get involved. Hillary O'Brien, the principal of Madison Campbellview Elementary, says their school made a partnership with the company McCarthy.
I just think that there are some challenges that we face in public education, and I think that it takes a village, and we're all here for the kids.
McCarthy has donated several items to Madison Campbellview Elementary. Things like books, a clothing drive, and even a golf course, just like the one right behind me. O'Brien says oftentimes companies don't know how they can get involved.
It doesn't always have to be monetary. Sometimes it's just the gift of time.
Schools are often looking for volunteers, and companies can help fill that role as well.
Look at that. Good job.
There's so many things that we've gotten. It's great to have community support.
Whether donating money, materials, or time, teachers and schools rely on that community support. In Phoenix, McKenna Delgarno, Cronkite News.
With school subjects like mathematics and history, there isn't a lot of room for error. But in one middle school classroom, failure is seen as a means for improvement. Cronkite News reporter Danielle Kernkamp went to Santa Maria Middle School to learn about how failing can sometimes be seen as a good thing.
Generally, in beginner's art classes, students learn basic painting and drawing skills. But in Danielle Paletto's case, she tries to teach her students life skills. Paint, clay, newspaper, and fabric. These are just some of the mediums that art students in Danielle Paletto's class are able to use.
I can show my talents here and with no problem.
And the main thing Paletto tries to teach her students, it's okay to fail.
Failure is perfectly fine. And if they learn it here in the classroom, then it's a lot easier for them to learn it when they're an adult.
With subtle background music and motivational signs hung up throughout the Santa Maria Middle School classroom, students feel motivated to try new things without fearing failure.
Try again, you know, so like if you fail the first time, you have to keep on going and try to succeed.
Students are in week 4 of working on these marionettes, and in this case, it's a body with a Mickey Mouse head. They have about 2 more weeks until the product will be finished.
I love it because then you have that final piece.
A study done by the National Center for Biotechnology Information shows that positive reframing works best for students dealing with failure.
If there's another student there, they tend to help each other too, so that they're teaching each other how to do the pieces.
The students are learning firsthand what Thomas Edison said, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." As for students who aren't necessarily interested in the arts, Paletto says she finds what they do like and creates a project out of it. For example, if a student cares about sports, she has them find a new way to design a football. In the Broadcast Center, Danielle Kernkamp, Cronkite News.
It's Valentine's Day, and in this age of dating, many people turn to online apps to find their perfect match.
Coming up on Cronkite News, how older generations are embracing technology when it comes to relationships.
And we have beautiful temperatures here for your Valentine's Day, but will there be rain this weekend? I'll have your full forecast coming up.
I think I finally found my hallelujah. I've been waiting for this moment all my life now. All my dreams are coming true, yeah. I've been waiting for this moment. It's good to be alive right about now. Now.
It's as easy as swiping left or swiping right. The way people meet and date has changed, and not in the age group you might expect. Cronkite News reporter Alexis Stukrath explains the changes and what that means for relationships as a whole.
Dating in the 21st century has changed the playing field. According to the Pew Research Center, online dating is more acceptable than it was even a decade ago.
With the advent of thousands of online dating websites, you can find out a lot about all kinds of things about people before you ever meet.
And 15% of U.S. adults have used online dating sites or mobile dating apps.
I started on a dating app because my best friend insisted I sign up and was tired of me not having 2 kids as well and being married.
The rise in the use of online dating has risen especially in older individuals. 12% of 55 to 64-year-olds have ever used online dating sites or mobile apps. Christina Duggan is in her 30s and decided to sign up for the app Bumble, where the woman has to start the conversation.
I'm at a different stage of my life where I'm young and just new. I didn't just move here. I've been here for a while. I have an established career. And maybe it is meeting a person who is also at that same stage in life is going to help me.
To find a perfect match, you need to find your perfect app, but
there's so many options, you hardly know what to pick.
Kind of felt like I was grocery shopping online for my soulmate.
No matter which way people decide to date, Duggan admits that having the conversation go from online to in person could prove difficult. In Phoenix, Alexis Stukrath, Cronkite News.
As many of us celebrate Valentine's Day, today also happens to be Arizona's 105th birthday. On this day, back in 1912, Arizona was declared the 48th state in the United States. People celebrated our state's birthday today by spending the day at the Arizona Capitol Museum. Today's event featured an exhibition that gave visitors a chance to explore artifacts and documents used by Constitutional Convention delegates when Arizona first became a state.
To be anywhere that's 105 years of history is something to be said, over a century old. And you know, Arizona is quite a diverse state, and we have such a rich history and culture in the state.
Today isn't the only day to see the many artifacts on display. The Capitol Museum is open weekdays from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and it's free to the public.
And whether you're celebrating Arizona's birthday or Valentine's Day, it will be a gorgeous evening.
But is there rain in our future? Allison Gargaro is in the Weather Center with your forecast.
A big happy birthday to Arizona today. We are so thankful for everything you do, especially the beautiful weather that you bring us. We have high 40s up in the Grand Canyon and Flagstaff, 75 over in Lake Havasu, and 78 down in Yuma. 70 in Tucson, and 74 right here in Phoenix. We're seeing high 70s across the valley, 73 up in Surprise, 77 in Goodyear, and 70 over in Mesa. And right now on your Valentine's Day, we are at 72 degrees with a few clouds, but it is going to be beautiful for any plans that you have tonight if you're going out to dinner or hanging out with friends. We have 71 degrees for your ride home or drive to dinner, but bring a slight jacket because it's going to drop down to 66 degrees tonight at 9 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of your week, we do see the clouds moving out of Arizona on Wednesday, but they will be coming back in on Thursday because there's a big storm brewing up in Northern California that will bring some rain over for this weekend. But taking a look into the rest of your week, we have 76 and 75 for your Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But the clouds will be coming back in on Saturday with a chance of rain, bringing the temperature down to 67 degrees and 65 on your Sunday. But we have a beautiful President's Day planned on Monday if you have the day off or your kids are off from school, 70 degrees and sunny. Allison Gargaro, Cronkite Weather.
In late January, Phoenix Rising FC applied for a Major League Soccer expansion bid. The team currently plays in the United Soccer League, the second tier of professional soccer in America. Cronkite sports reporter Zach Pockleb spoke to a team owner to learn more about the potential bid.
On the wall of Tim Reister's office hangs the logo of Phoenix Rising FC, a minor league soccer club he and an ownership group bought last fall. The group's goal? A Major League Soccer franchise in the Valley.
Phoenix is by far the most attractive potential expansion market in the United States for MLS.
Reister and his partners met with MLS officials last month and believes they left a good impression.
MLS has very specific requirements, and we've checked all those boxes for them.
The team was previously known as Arizona United SC and was owned by Kyle Eng for the last 3 years. Eng had the same goal as Reister, but believes the new ownership group can get them over the hump.
Professional soccer in Arizona wasn't about me. It was about me being able to carry the torch. I knew there would be a day that someone with a lot more passion, a lot more resources, a lot more commitment would take that torch and then take it to the next level.
That next level, Reister says, requires $150 million and a stadium plan.
Phoenix Rising FC will start the 2017 season in a pop-up stadium right behind me here on McClintock in the 101 Loop. But if the MLS grants them an expansion bid, they'll start work on a permanent home.
It is a dream location, extremely central to all the youth soccer families in the Valley. You can get to our new stadium in about 20 minutes from anywhere in the Valley.
For now, he hopes to tap into what he believes is a passionate fan base in Arizona when the season kicks off on March 25th. In Phoenix, Zach Pokleb, Cronkite News.
Cronkite News is proud to be the news division of Arizona PBS. Here's what's coming up on Arizona Horizon in the PBS NewsHour.
On the next Arizona Horizon, legislative leaders update the latest from the state capitol, and we'll hear about an action plan from conservatives on climate change. That's on the next Arizona Horizon.
I'm Judy Woodruff. On the next NewsHour, we travel to Austin, Texas, as the fight over sanctuary cities intensifies. That's Tuesday on the PBS NewsHour.
Cronkite News tonight. Thanks for joining us.
For top Arizona stories anytime, go to cronkitenews.azpbs.org.